Oh hey, I'm back. Nintendo recently opened their first museum in Kyoto, Japan, and as I grew up playing Mario, I went to see if it's worth the hype. So yeah, I'm finally inside the Nintendo Museum. There's this area to take some pictures before going inside the building. They're celebrating the 14th anniversary of Super Mario Brothers. That's why I got this special ID. Starting with a greeting group of toads, you can then see the signature from Shigeru Miyamoto-san, and in the museum entrance, there's a pretty cool art wall showcasing most of Nintendo characters. The upper floor of the museum has an extensive array of Nintendo history, and you can spend an hour just checking all of the artifacts, all of the consoles, all of the games, all of the history. There's a lot from Nintendo, so I think it's really cool to see. Then on the bottom floor, you get to the interactive area of the museum. A fun fact about Nintendo is that they started as a playing card game. This is why you can see their first playing cards. This is so interesting. This is really cool to see. This is a Switch Lite, the Switch, the Nintendo Wii U. I think this is the first console that I ever played from Nintendo, the NES, man. Alright, so this card gives me 10 coins that I can use it to play some games. And there's a few funny things that I can try. I'm trying to check which ones. I'm gonna start with the bat and do some swinging. So the idea, I think, is just to hit whatever I can with these balls. Let's do this. Like this. Look, I hit it. Wow. Alright, I made 22 swings. Now I need to sweep the floors. So I'm gonna try to play one game from Game & Watch, one of the oldest games from Nintendo. And you gotta use your shadow. It's only 1 coin, so let's play. The game is a bit slow, but it's fun. Nice. Bro, all of the controllers, and I grew up playing with this controller. The Nintendo Game Advance, I used to play this so much, and this is one of my favorite controllers. Man, I even play Virtual Boy. This is really cool to see, to be honest. Like the pieces inside. Look at the Game & Watch. Wow, this is so cool. There's an area with massive controllers where you can play some of the older video games. Well, apparently most of these games are 2 players, and I came alone this time, so I'm not gonna be able to play them. And there's also a weird but interesting love taster game to play with a couple. So Nintendo used to have also gun games. I guess they try a little bit of everything. Like, look at all these guns. Now I'm gonna play the shooter one. I think it's 4 coins. It's gonna take most of my coins, but it looks a lot of fun. Arigato. All right, time to play. That one for the shooter was fun because it's a big screen. Totally worth it. I think I only have 3 or 4 more coins. Let's see what should I get. And after the game cards, Nintendo actually start trying some games, like physical games. Like this one, yeah, the Ultra Hand. So I got a quick lesson on how to use the device and then try to catch as much Pokemon balls as possible. And this is the famous Wii who brought Nintendo back to success. And the Nintendo Switch. This is the best portable game. Oh, the Ring Fit when I was doing COVID was the best exercise. And there's an area where you can play all the Nintendo classics, like even with the real controllers. There's so many games. Okay, this one says take challenges on 5 Nintendo games. Okay, I'm gonna try this one. First we play Donkey Kong. I got to play the original Donkey Kong game, the classic pinball from the arcades, one of the first Mario Brothers games, a balloon fight popping game, and ended up with the OG Super Mario Bros. Playing all the classics definitely brought me some nice memories from my younger gaming times. And of course, before leaving the museum, there's a whole store. It's a lot of interesting things to buy. This one is really cool. Look at this cushion, it's massive. Okay, this is so cool. Bruh, this is so funny. I want one. If I had a house, I would definitely buy these ones because they're massive and nice to have in a house. But I'm not gonna carry this on my luggage. Pikmin is also a really cool game from Nintendo. I play all the versions. It's such a beautiful game, to be honest. I was also just starting to play the Donkey Kong Bonanza, the recent game in Switch 2. So I think I'm gonna pull the trigger. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna buy this. So apparently you cannot choose which one. Just get the box over here and it's random. So wish me luck. Let's see what we had at the end. And beside the museum, next door, there's also a cafe that has a pretty cool art glass from The Legend of Zelda. Okay, so there's a restaurant here in the Nintendo Museum. You can create your own burger. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. There's so many options. What do we want? This is actually fun. It costs 2,400 yen, which is around $14. Okay, nice. Hi. All right, success on the burger. I made my own burger in the Nintendo Museum. We got a Pepsi Coke, Koro potatoes. Look at this massive pepper, wow. Yeah, everything is melting, but it's good. Okay, Hatena burger approved. And there's also a workshop area where you can play cards or create your own art. You can create your own cards that is called Hanafuda. So I'm gonna take the workshop. It takes like 1 hour.
Thank you for joining the Hanafuda craft workshop. In this workshop, you can make your own Hanafuda cards using the traditional method.
But it was a full 1 hour just concentrated creating this. That was nice. And now I can just keep it with me. It's a cool memory. Spent around 4 hours already from arts and craft, the museum, the interactive parts. Now let's go check what did I get. Yeah, this is very Nintendo fashion that everything is a game. The virtual boy. I got the virtual boy. Virtual boy, man, this is so funny. Alright, if you wonder if I recommend this museum, to be honest, yes. If you're a Nintendo fan, if you grew up with these games, it's a cool way to see all the consoles, all the history behind Nintendo, and then you get to play some games. But yeah, time to leave the museum. Such a fun time. And there's a lot of games that I would love to play if I have more free time. But man, Nintendo, you're awesome. Okay, see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Ciao.